Coach, your team heads into the final game with everything to play for. How are you managing the pressure within the camp, knowing a win could still secure a playoff spot?
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, like you said, we are going into the final game, and it's a win all costs. So what we have been doing is that we talk to the players, we try to encourage them, we try to motivate them in other aspects, and then we give them the requisite training that will help them to be able to go through.
So there is a real possibility that your team could miss out on the playoff for the first time in over 5 years. How does that reality weigh on your preparation and mindset going into this game?
It's not been easy. It's not been easy after the last game that we played and realized that that possibility is now staring us on the face. Life is life. We just said, fine. If this is the first time it's going to happen after 5 years, we'll take it like that. But we hope that it wouldn't happen. Yeah, we hope that that possibility wouldn't happen. And then tomorrow we'll go all out and get all the 3 points. And then we hope and pray also that our opponents drop points.
You described your squad this season. How much of a challenge has it been to adapt, and what has kept the team competitive despite those setbacks?
Yeah, as for the injuries, it's not been easy throughout the season. Almost every game that we played, more than half of even the starting 11 always have fit. Let me put it that way. Either through injuries or some of them are not feeling fine. But we just had to go with them. Because even those on the bench too, the same. And it's not been good for us at all. It's been bad. But with resilience and then determination, the players go all out, forget about their injuries, and then put up their best.
Some younger or less experienced players have had to step up. Who has impressed you the most in that regard, and how important is the squad depth heading into a high-stage features like this?
Yeah, I might not be able to single out one particular young player that have stepped in to take into the shoes of the bigger ones or the elder ones who have not been able to play in various games. But I think all of them have impressed. They've put up their best. Players like Ayipah and co, they've all put up their best, and I think it's positive for them.
Looking at your opponents this weekend, what are the key threats they pose, and how do you plan to counter them, especially considering your current squad limitation?
We've played them in this O2 in Accra, but what I can say is that yes, they are a very good side. They are a very determined side, and they play very well on the wing and in midfield. Yes, but I think that we should do what is supposed to be done. Especially when we are out of possession. We need to keep our eye on the ball and close down the opponents and all that, and then win those balls and then keep playing. If we are able to do that, I think we'll be able to overcome them.
How do you allow the team to think about the result of the league leaders game, or is the focus entirely internal?
No, this is an important game, so we don't need to think about that game whilst playing this one. We need to go all out and play this game and win. The most important thing for us to do is to win this game, and we need to put our focus on the game and play. Don't forget that our opponents too are also in the race. Those we are playing against, they are also in the race. So if we have a double-minded thing into the game, I don't think it will help us. We just have to concentrate on this match and play. When we get the results, then we can listen to what happens at the other end.
Regardless of how things end this weekend, what positive are you taking from this season, and what's the biggest lesson your team has learned?
The positives that we will take from the season is that we've been able to do well in our away games. We play better even in our away games than the home. and that is what we need to improve. In our home matches, we need to play better. And I think individual players must also try to improve going forward, so that at least at the end of the day, maybe from next season, we'll take it up from where we are. But I think the team has done positively well, looking at where we are coming from, going to the WAFO, Africa, and then we didn't succeed. Then we came back home, regrouped quickly, and then we were able to be in the race up until the last day. I think it's positive that we need to work on it, and then maybe try to augment the team with one or two few players that are experienced and younger ones, so that can also come up to play.
Thank you.